going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to talk about a huge auction house glitch that's happening, and I don't want you guys to make this mistake. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here because you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content and you found my video, or maybe it was recommended to you, stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So big glitch going on right now, and it can severely impact your account and make you lose coins. So if you're on the auction house, be very careful of what you are buying. I think it's primarily really only happening with 86 overall headliners, but just in case, follow this guideline, right? So we're going to sort headliners. We're going to go 86, 87 overall. Pay attention to what you're buying. So if you take a look at the first two cards here on your screen, we have a Carson Wentz, a Divine Diablo. But if you're not looking, on the bottom right part of the screen, you can see BND, very small print, BND on the bottom right of Carson Wentz and not on Divine Diablo. Now, BND is supposed to mean binder bound, meaning that you can't sell it, you can't trade it. So how did it get on the auction house? Well, there is a glitch right now where people are able to sell these cards, and that means if you happen to buy one, you're going to be stuck with the card. It also means if you were buying one to do the L'Jarius Sneed set or the Joe Mixon set, guess what? You're not going to be able to put this card into the set because it's BND. The majority of the cards on the auction house are regular. You don't see the BND, but here's another Carson Wentz. If you select the card before you buy it, look at the bottom right. If it says BND, do not do it. Now, I would check every card that you buy. I think it's really only headliners right now, and I'll show you why. But if there's any cards you're buying over the next couple days until EA tweets out or acknowledges or lets us know that this has been fixed and it's corrected, just pay attention to what you're buying here. So you see the BND on that Carson Wentz. If we pull up one that does not have that, you'll obviously not a BND there, and this one's good to go. You can go ahead and buy it. You'll be able to sell it again if you want to get rid of it. You'll be able to go ahead and put it into a headliner set. And the main reason that I think people are able to do this, and not really even think, but I know, is that the sets work a lot different this year, and I made a big mistake from this, and I don't want you guys to do it as well here. So if we go to item sets, we go over to headliners, specifically with the champions, right? Joe Mixon, L'Jarius Sneed. If we pull up the set and read the description in the upper left, right, it says, complete this set by using 5 times 86 overall headliners heroes in order to receive 1 times 89 overall headliners champion L'Jarius Sneed. This is the key sentence. Submitted players will be returned as account bound BND, which is basically an NCAT. What that means is that whatever 5 cards you put into the set, you're getting those same 5 cards back as BND. So if you put 5 Carson Wentz cards in here, you're getting 5 Carson Wentz cards back, along obviously with the 89 overall L'Jarius Sneed. Last year, when we had sets like this with champions that returned some of the heroes back as NCAT, it was a fantasy pack, and that fantasy pack lets you pick the cards or whatever number of cards you were allowed back, you got to pick them. So I did the L'Jarius Sneed set a couple nights ago, and I put in, I believe it was 2 Divine Diablos and 3 Quiddy Pays. And I thought I was going to get a fantasy pack to let me get all 5 of the players back. So I was like, cool, I got Carson Wentz as a backup. We got Quiddy Pay and Divine Diablo as defensive players. We're going to get Parham, who's the best tight end in the game right now. And Gabriel Davis, a tall wide receiver with some solid speed and good abilities. Well, silly me, I got my L'Jarius Sneed. And like I said, I got 2 Quiddy Pays or 3 Quiddy Pays back and 2 Divine Diablos. And you can't really do anything with BND cards other than quick sell them for training. And the training rates that you get back for quick selling those cards aren't even that good. So when Headliners 2 comes out or any other promos that have sets that work like this, be careful of what you're putting in. So if you wanted to get all 5 of the 86 overall headliners back, you'd have to put each one individually into this set. So, I'm not mad at it. If that's how sets are going to be, that's fine. I wish, and I mean, the description says that, right? I just didn't read it. I just assumed, but I wish they would have made it a point to maybe mention this on a GMM or the live stream on launch night, just so people didn't make the same mistake. But that's why we're talking about it in this video. So 2 things so far in this video. don't buy BND cards, pay attention to what you're buying. And number two, if you do these champion sets, pay attention to what you're putting into the sets, because that's exactly what you're going to get back. Now, some other very important news that I want to talk about. We dropped a YouTube short on it yesterday, and I didn't get to really explain in detail what all of this meant. Is there was or will be, I guess, what we call maybe a make right for the All Madden program that dropped yesterday, and it's going to be in the form of free cards and also some sets that are going to help these 89 overall cards be more achievable via the set. So a big question that I always get is, when should I sell? Is it a good idea to sell cards? And right now, this weekend is definitely a good opportunity to do so. And the main reason is those All Madden sets that came out yesterday, well, they have a training reroll, and a lot of people were doing the training reroll to get the 82 overall cards, because the only other way to obtain them is buy them off the auction house, in which they were really, really overpriced, and also, buying packs for money. And even the value on like the $100 All Madden bundle is not good. You get 24 82s from that bundle for $100. You need 28 of them to complete the set. So $100 doesn't even guarantee you an 89 overall card, which is absolutely ridiculous. Well, EA put out this blog last night, and I'm just going to go over the key points here. So basically it says Monday, August 22nd, which is tomorrow, we are targeting to have an exchange set, and they kind of messed up the verbiage originally, but this is the confirmed things that go into this set. 378 to 79 overall cards and 576 to 77 overall cards is going to equal 182 All Madden card. And of course, you need 28 of those to build the 89. But with that set coming out and all of the Twitch drops that have been in circulation all week, all of the gold cards that you can't do a ton with right now, I definitely think that's going to lower the value of those 82 All Madden players, and in turn, it's going to lower the value of the 89 overall players as well. Therefore, less people are going to be buying training to do the reroll, because right now, at this moment, that's the only means to really getting those cards. So if you are holding on to anything, you should still be selling right now before tomorrow. Now, prices could stay the same. They could go down, they could go up. Sometimes things are unpredictable, but in my opinion, I don't know if they're going to go down, but it's not going to go up anymore, because people aren't going to be really thirsty for training at the moment, because they're going to have another way to obtain these 82s. Yesterday was definitely the best sell day, and today's still pretty good. I dumped a lot of the cards that I had in my binder, so you guys should do the same. Also, they said later next week we'll be adding an additional alternate 89 overall Madden set. Here are the requirements. So exchange any 30 82 overall players for an 89 overall All Madden player. So that's not specifically 82s from the All Madden promo, it's any 82 overall. So you need 28 82s from the All Madden promo to get 189, and now you'll have an alternative where you can put any 30 82 overall cards to get an 89 overall Madden card, All Madden card. So I don't know if that means that 82 overalls are going to go back up in price. They kind of started to go down after the set came out yesterday, but if you do have 82s, those are probably the one item in your binder that you should hang on to. And then finally, we had some really good information at the bottom of this blog. Basically, they talked about the competitive field pass, and if you guys were unaware, this field pass for competitive content refreshes every 2 weeks. So we're currently in one of them. There's a bunch of packs in there. The main draw, the main reward from that field pass is an 88 overall Trevor Lawrence, which is a pretty good card. Now that field pass is going to expire, and on Monday the 29th, we're going to get a new one that features a bunch of new rewards, more packs, and it's going to feature a 89 overall player, much like the Trevor Lawrence. I'm guessing probably somebody on defense, that it'll be an 89 overall card that you can get for free. Well, they are saying that they're going to add a second free 89 overall in that competitive reward path, and it's going to be a random 89 overall All Madden card. Again, random, so it's not going to be a fantasy pack. You're not going to get to pick the one that you want, and it will be BND, also known as NCAT, and it's going to be at level 17, which is going to be 150 competitive points. So that's a really good thing. I wish it was a fantasy pack, or at least a pack that maybe gave you 3 random options and you got to pick one of them. If it's just going to be one random one, I mean, there's only like 9 cards to choose from, so the chances that you can get a Randy Moss or a Ronnie Lott might be very helpful for you. But at the end of the day, this is good news. It feels like they are listening, right? This is something that a lot of people had complaints about, especially because initially the set came out where you could put any 82s in it, and then like 15 minutes later it changed to only All Madden 82. 82s. So it's great that they're, number one, making us another path to get those 82s by exchanging gold cards, which a lot of us probably have a nice abundance of right now. Number two, making an alternate set to put regular 82s in there. And then third, giving us one for free. I think they knocked it out of the park with the communication yesterday and the make rights, and I think everybody probably should be happy. I know some of you won't be. I know it is what it is, but I think it was a good day, a W for MUT news and information. So a lot of stuff we went over in this video. Hopefully it all helped you guys out. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with more videos. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.